Hello, and welcome back to Positively Ernest. I'm Gary Takesian, your guide as we delve into the timeless wisdom of Dr. Ernest Holmes, founder of the Science of Mind philosophy, and we'll look at how we can apply his teachings to our daily lives. Today's topic, the road to prosperity. Now, prosperity is a word that conjures images of financial security, a comfortable life, and achieving your goals. But living a truly prosperous life extends beyond material concerns. There's also a mindset component. Dr. Holmes wrote, "If you are to be rich in concrete ways, you must first be rich in consciousness and have feelings of abundance." Here, Dr. Holmes is saying it's important to get our mind in order before we embark on a quest for prosperity. That we must first understand the relationship between our thinking and what we seek. In Science of Mind, we emphasize the connection between the power of positive thinking and the shaping of our reality. We learn that by maintaining a positive mindset, we usher in an atmosphere of thought that lends itself to aligning with our desires, in this case, prosperity and abundance. Dr. Holmes also wrote, "It is certain that you cannot believe in abundance while identifying yourself with lack." He's telling us that it's probably not possible to maintain a true feeling of abundance while we're still being preoccupied with thoughts of lack and limitation. When we're in a state of fretting about money, for example, we become drawn into a negative frame of mind, which essentially cuts off creative thinking. It's like turning off the positive flow of thoughts and ideas and throwing us into a mental tailspin. Simply put, our mental frame of mind seems to only entertain one predominant mental mindset at a time. Positive thinking and negative thinking, they're like oil and water. They simply don't mix well. So, how do we get there? Well, let's imagine a magnet attracting things of the same nature. Science of Mind suggests that our thoughts act similarly. By focusing on abundance and visualizing success, we send out a positive signal to the universe, attracting good things into our lives. It shifts our mindset and it cultivates an openness to the feeling of abundance. And it's up to us to be vigilant, to do our best to maintain a positive outlook, especially when our circumstances are less than desirable and we are faced with challenges. The goal is to attain a positive mental attitude that will unlock our creative potential. It will allow us to see new possibilities that can be hindered or blocked when our predominant thoughts are focused on what's not going well. The road to prosperity begins with a positive, confident mental attitude. In that frame of mind, new ideas can come into our awareness and help us create a successful path forward. So to help us reach a more positive mindset, here are a few steps that we can take to bring that about. Number 1, practice gratitude. By deeply appreciating what you already have, you put yourself in a frame of mind that welcomes an attitude of abundance. A grateful mindset can push worries and lack out of your awareness. Number 2, practice visualization. Spend time each day visualizing yourself achieving your financial goals. The vivid mental picture that you create can serve as a powerful motivator to guide you toward making it a reality. Number 3, practice affirmations. Repeating positive statements about your prosperity to reinforce your beliefs. Affirmations can help reprogram the subconscious mind. For example, repeating statements like, "I am capable of achieving financial success," or "opportunities for wealth are all around me," these can build confidence and reinforce a mindset of abundance. And number 4, take action. New thought isn't just about positive thinking. It's about aligning your thoughts with inspired action. Take time to formulate action steps that will lead toward your goal. And it's important to trust the universe will respond to you. Like many of you, I've often fantasized about having a winning lottery ticket. And there's that part of me that still likes to think that it would solve all of my problems. But when I hear about rags to riches to rags stories of many of the lottery winners, and how the sudden financial wealth came quickly, caused problems, and went out in a flash, I realize that money alone is not the same as prosperity. When I take stock of what's important to me in life, what rises to the top are the intangibles, family, friends, and the feeling of belonging and the feeling of purpose. There are all too many lonely rich people who have accumulated so much material wealth, but they're still basically unhappy. They may be materially rich, but are spiritually bankrupt. Their problems are such that money cannot begin to solve. So I recommend taking stock of family and friends, your health status, and what pursuits in life you find meaningful. And that's in addition to caring for your financial well-being. For me, prosperity is all that and more. So I'd like to know your take on this. Does your image of prosperity include more than just the size of a bank account? Can you see the possibilities of including some of the steps I outlined as working toward prosperity for you? As always, please leave your comments below. Sharing your feedback can serve as food for thought for others on their path of spiritual discovery. So as this episode draws to a close, remember, prosperity is a holistic concept. It encompasses financial security, emotional well-being, and living a fulfilling life. Science of Mind perspective on prosperity? Well, it differs from the so-called prosperity gospel movement. As Dr. Holmes liked to say, Science of Mind isn't a name-it-and-you-can-have-it philosophy. This is a long-range strategy on personal development and attracting abundance through positive thoughts and actions that build lasting prosperity. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Positively Ernest. We'll see you next time when we will again draw valuable insights from the wisdom of Dr. Ernest Holmes. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Positively Ernest from Vida Spiritual Learning Center. If you found this meaningful, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment, question, or suggestion below. And for more information, you can visit our website at vidaslc.org, where you can also make a tax-deductible contribution to support our free programming. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified of future programs. And thanks. We'll see you next time as we are Positively Ernest.